My friends, let's take some tzedakah, put it in together in honor of Shabbos, and together we will merit the ultimate blessing, the blessing of the Geula, still before Shabbos. It is, after all, Shabbos of the month of Adar. But my friends, permit me today a personal moment. My personal Father's Day. Today is my late father's, Reb Chaim Aryeh ben Reb Moshe's yahrzeit. And I want to share with you a few vignettes of his life, which I think we can all emulate or learn something from it. My father, a Holocaust survivor, was a very hard-working businessman in the diamond industry. Baruch Hashem, relatively quite successful. As children, we knew we never missed anything, which for a Holocaust survivor, that was very important, to provide everything for his large family. Although sometimes he worked 16 hours a day, but we knew something. We can always go down to the factory which he built in the backyard, and he would stop everything for our needs. As well, his shiur daf hayomi, his class that he gave for close to 50 years, or he participated for 50 years, 42 that he gave the class, and then unfortunately he had a car accident and he couldn't speak anymore, so he participated in the shiur. He finished the Shas, finished the entire Talmud for over 8 or 9 times. Nothing, no business would be more important, and now is the time to go do the shiur daf hayomi. That's it. The world stopped. He's going to study Torah. In fact, even during the Holocaust, running from one shelter to another in France, he always found a time and always found a group of people that wanted to study Talmud, and he would teach them Gemara. In fact, in 1940, when he fled from Belgium to France, he was in Paris, hiding in Paris. At that time, Paris was still a little bit more secure than Belgium. He was giving a Talmud shiur for a group of Bachim, a group of young men, in the famous shul, the Zibitzen, the 17th, number 17, on the Plätzl, on Rue de Rosier. As he was in the middle of giving his shiur, the Rebbe suddenly walked in, because the Rebbe at that time still lived in Paris. Out of respect for the Rebbe, obviously he stopped giving the shiur, and he wanted the Rebbe to say the shiur. The Rebbe pointed out, continue the shiur. The Rebbe sat down on the bench together with all the young men and listened to my father's shiur. So learning Torah was an integral part of his life. That was actually his life. Working was his tools that he needed to provide for life, but his life was Torah. And listen to the amazing event. In the early 50s, it was going to be the first Siyum HaShas, or the mid-50s maybe, the first conclusion of the entire Shas of the Daf Hayomi, which today everybody knows, so familiar, the learning every day, a page of Talmud, and you finish it in about 7 years. The official, and the only, I think, Daf Hayomi public shiur in Antwerp was the one that my father gave. So this is not going to be the first one after the Holocaust, an extremely important and emotional event for the community. Finally, the community is reestablishing itself. They're all Holocaust survivors, and now they can go celebrate such a pivotal moment, the conclusion of the whole Shas. It was going to be a community-wide event with rabbis and dignitaries from neighboring countries participating, and obviously my father, the guest of honor. Turns out that just at that time, my late grandmother, that's my father's mother, was arriving from the States to Marseille, France, by boat. Now he wants to go welcome his mother, greet his mother at the port in Marseille. Marseille from Antwerp is like a 24-hour train ride. His younger brother, my uncle, and my aunt told him, you stay here, we are going to, it's out of the question. I am a son, and we all go together to welcome the mother. Kibud respect for mother, is more important than my honor. But not wanting to create any fuss, he made sure that nobody should know about it, that he's not going to be at the event, although he's the guest of honor. He told one particular individual, a close friend of his, a student of his, and says, please, at the evening, please tell the Rav and the MC not to announce me, not to look for me, because I won't be there. And he told the boy, but please don't make a fuss. At that evening, Moshe Allah was his name, told Rav Kreiswit, who was a world-renowned speaker, orator, and a world-renowned genius, Goin in Torah, great scholar, found out what my father did. Because he was searching for my father. He was supposed to sit next to him at a head table. So he, in the most eloquent way, said, Here is an individual who exemplifies, embodies what Talmud is all about. We say in the prayers, Ki heim chayenu va'orech yomenu. These are our life. Torah is life. Torah is not an intellectual exercise. Here is a man who lives, who embodies the teachings of Torah. When Torah says, Kibud av v'em, you have to respect your mother, it is for him not just a statement, it's a reality. And he went on and on and on, praising that amazing act of selfless act to fulfill the command of the Torah of Kibud av v'em. Indeed, I couldn't agree more with Rabbi Kreiswirth. This was his life. And speaking about life, we pray to God that he should come back down here. This should be the ultimate aliyah, the ultimate ascension for his soul, coming back with Mashiach down here in this physical world and dancing in the Beis Hamikdash. Good Shabbos.